everyone, I'm here with Ronnie from Real Time Register,
Correct.
which might become a partner of Aerob in the upcoming month to allow for registering domain names. So maybe you want to talk a bit more about your company, what you're doing?
Exactly, yeah, for sure. That's why we're here. Real Time Register is a domain registrar first and foremost. We've been around since 2004, so over 20 years. And we specialize in domains, obviously, but we've also, very long ago, we started adding SSL certificates to the offering. And more recently, we've also started offering other products like Plus licenses, Gronis, and other add-on products. We're a wholesale B2B registrar only, so we only do business with resellers, basically, no end consumers. So we don't compete with any of our customers. I think the important part to know about us versus others is that we have quite a modern platform. We are more than 20 years old, but back in 2013, we decided to completely rebuild the system. It was because when you get started, you're never going to have all the information and the knowledge and the experience that you have later on. And 2013 was around the time that the new GTLD started upcoming. We were going to have to do some changes anyway. And back then we thought if we would make the platform now, we would do things differently. Then we decided, let's do the investment, let's rebuild the platform from scratch. And that's paid off ever since. We have one of the most modern platforms around now, but very much tried and tested. We have over 7 million domains on the management. And all the other products. So yeah, still getting the word out there. We're not that known straight from the name only, but that also comes with being business to business, wholesale only. We're always on the back end side. Our partners always use us, branded and white labeled, and never with our name up front. So.
Yeah, but here in the CloudFest, you're very visible, very active.
Yeah,
it's good to see.
Thank you. Yeah, we make a good show of it. Of course, the house color. The main color orange, it helps.
Yeah.
Of course, also referring back to where we're located and where we incorporated, the Netherlands. Orange is an important part. Having the entire team decked out in orange, even with shoes orange.
Maybe I can show it to you. Orange shoes and stuff.
Yeah, we've had a lot of positive feedback.
I think overall the pricing is very awesome, very good pricing, allowing us to include domain names in some offerings. We're going to see what we can do.
Yeah, definitely the last few years it's become popular to do bundling. We've seen a lot of success with that, especially reducing churn. Having several different products to offer your customers and bundling them together makes it so that your customers are more likely to stay with you.
Yeah.
And it makes for a nice and attractive offer to your customers as well.
Yeah, and to protect your domains by having multiple extensions.
Yeah, it is one of the things that we focused on in the first few years of the company. We started, of course, with the most popular extensions, the popular TLDs. But we want to really become a one-stop shop. You don't want your customers to have to go elsewhere for some TLD, even if it's just one domain. If they have to look to a competitor, they might switch to the competitor altogether. So we focused on offering all the extensions. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I think that sums it up. I'm really happy to work with you in the future. I'll definitely look into this. Also maybe for web agencies. I might not be the only one interested, so if you learned something today, please visit Real Time Register.
Any business doing more than just a couple of domain names is welcome with us. We really do only business to business, so you have to be a business. But we specialize in bulk management, so if you do more than just a couple of domains, it might already be interesting.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks again, Ronnie.
Thank you.
And see you soon.